What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. We're here back on Stone Valley. It is July the 10th, Friday. So happy Friday to everybody. We've got a lot going on. I did some play off stream. Just trying to get this farm going. We're out here doing some lime work and such. And getting the fields all prepped. We got some beans put down. And we got a lot going on. So we better get cracking, huh? Hey, what's up, Billy Hurls? How's it going, dude? I'm just gonna park this here in the yard for now. It doesn't have a cover on it or anything. Yeah, just in case we need it again, we'll just keep it hooked up to the Puma here. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's a Puma. The Magnum. Hey, what's up, Matthew Kirby? How's it going, dude? Welcome back, guys. Hopefully you guys are all having a good Friday. TGIF, right? I meant to get on a little bit earlier today, but I know it's kind of late. I guess it's not too bad for either one of you guys, right? Because Billy Hurls, you're in my time zone, and Matthew Kirby, it's probably 2:30 over there right now for you. 2:30 on Saturday in the afternoon. Oh, yep. So we got a bunch of stuff going on. Look, we already got a bunch of beans that are already growing. We actually have to come back here. Um, Probably have to get these planters pulled out of here. I'm actually, I don't think I could. In crop destruction, when it's on, right? I think we could drive over the crop when it's still in a vegetative state, right? I don't think we'll crush it if the crop destruction was on, but luckily for us, it's not because we still have all those potatoes over there we have to do. I'll probably just move this out of the way here for a sec. We're all done using this on this field. And we are already getting some fertilizer down on this field here as well. I'll probably just do soybeans on a whole bunch of this to start, and then we'll have to harvest a whole bunch of soybeans. But right now it's one of the higher priced items, one of the higher priced crops. I had the Great Plains as well. They both have soybeans in it right now. And this is if I had to get into a little tighter area that and this is big as well. So if I had to get into a tighter area, I need a smaller one. But with these two here, I could get pretty much anywhere on this map so far that I've noticed. Alright, so those guys are out of the way. It looked like we still had some fertilizing to do on one of these fields here. Oh, we'll see if we need potatoes. Something also I'm going to do here pretty soon is I'm going to speed the time up because this rain I swear this rain's been going all day. So that's still full. Potatoes are all full. We'll have to keep on working through. We might have to pay for one more day on those potatoes because I will be speeding up the night here and just kind of skipping through a little bit of time to get us into the next morning and into some drier weather. But the soil is nice and soaked now. That should be a good amount of rain for our crop to pop up here, and you already see all the beans over there popping up already. I'm pretty sure the growth is on fast as well, so like by tomorrow we'll have that whole crop and then some. This Big Bud, Big Brute sprayer has been really nice so far. Oops. Off the tree. It's your B-Day? Yeah, happy birthday, Joe Swanson. Glad you're here watching me on your birthday. Shows commitment, yeah, let's get the rest of this little bit knocked out here. Set cruise control here just for a sec, and that's where we're at. We got a bunch of fertilizer put down there. We'll go back and get that little spot. But really, what I would like to do, actually, we'll come back to that field. There's no crop on that field yet. All of 3. I know it's kind of hard to see 3, but 3 goes down this whole area here, this whole field, and all of this out here is 3. And then this is like 1 and 2 is all one field here. So we just got to make sure 1 and 2. Oops, just wasting fertilizer there. We got to make sure all this out here, we'll at least hit this spot back here, but all the beans need to get one more round of fertilizer put on it um, before they get too far into growth. Because I would be not worried about it if it was seasons, or if if the plant growth was on slow or normal, like we'd have another day probably. But since it's on fast, I'll double check to make sure it is on fast. But since it is, we got to make sure we get the fertilizer put down before we go into the next day. So after this little bit, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to... Oops, I missed that little strip, dang it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this back over to the farm. We'll take it over by the toolbox. We'll fix it up, and then we'll fill it up with the fertilizer again. Then we'll go do that field 1 and 2 there. Get this thing folded up here. Yeah, we got 5 people on here watching already. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are all having a good night. I think I just said that already, actually. But still, nonetheless. Oh, also, what we're going to do, I was taking some crop in. I did have to buy these tankers as well. But just to keep our investors happy, what I'm going to do here in a little bit is take that white one. We got some milk from the cows. So I'm going to take that white one. We're going to go get some milk, and we're going to do some loads of milk. We should be able to get a pretty decent amount of money for that. And they'll start helping pay for some of the stuff over at the cows. Oops. So we're just going to back this up over here to the toolbox. Grease a few things up. And we have to fix a piece of the boom. One of the, I think it's the left boom. Seemed like it wasn't running as good as it should. It's kind of getting jammed up over here, so we'll see what's going on. Not too bad. Just had to get a couple little parts for that. Well, while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and spray the chunks off of it too. Knock some of this stuff off the front of the radiator. Don't want it to overheat. That's a little bit better. We'll go get some liquid fertilizer, put in this thing. Just go ahead and top it off. That should be enough to be able to do that whole field 1 and 2, I think. So this is my multi-fill. I should be able to fill up here. We'll top that off. It fills up quick. Multi-fill, you can get anything out of here. It's a good mod. Watch out, dog. I almost ran over the dog. That wouldn't have been good. Alright, so let's go cruise down here, and we're going to have to do some fertilizing for a bit. And what I really hope is that it's only... What time is it? It's only 5:11. I know it seems a little later in the day here. I hope the rain stops before the end of the day so we can go ahead and look at, like, the way, like, the sunset and stuff looks and all that. It looks awesome. It looks like it's actually starting to lighten up. Oh, you know what? I think it is. As we are just talking about it right now, we're still running at 1 speed here. But you see that blue sky up there coming in? And now that up by the time and the money, there's that sun up there. It was a rain cloud with the sun. It'll usually show what's coming up. So it was like rain, and then it was gonna be sun. So now I think the rain is actually just about to stop. It feels like it's starting to lighten up already right now. Watch the way the clouds change and stuff too as soon as the rain lightens up. So yeah, we're just going to roll through, spray our beans one more time. And then hopefully these are Here, I'll set cruise control and jump in the menu here real quick to make sure. Gotta make sure our plant growth is on normal, but I want it on fast. I want to hurry up and get into getting some crops. Get these soybeans are all good to go, and this will give us a nice rotation. Because if it was on slow and I got all the fields done and we're still waiting on our crop, oh, I missed a little tiny bit back there. If we were still waiting on our crop to grow, I would get everything done and pretty much everything would be almost at the same rate. But if we're playing on fast, like I just got done planting this whole field, and I was speeding up the time a little bit to try to make the rain go away. But it just the whole field popped up here, germinated and popped up pretty fast. How's the kid, Matthew Kirby? The kid is fantastic. They're actually all out on a walk right now. She's been sleeping a lot, eating good, sleeping a lot, you know. Mama's doing good. Thanks for asking, though. It shouldn't take us too long to do, but you know it is going to be just a bit of work. This would be one of those things that if I was doing a video, I would edit it in and I would time lapse this part, and then I would go back to normal speed. You know, later on when I start doing more videos and stuff like that, that's how it's going to be. Looks like they're back from their walk. Yeah, Sprayer does a really good job. I'm glad we picked this one up. What map is it? This map here is Stone Valley. You should know what map this is by now if you've been following along. Some of these edges down here my seeder wouldn't get into. I was going to come back with the Great Plains planter and get these edges here buttoned up. But then everything popped up so quick. I'm not too worried about these little corners here, to be honest. Actually make it easier for harvesting. Could do the headlands and go around. So you'll see the corners up here will be like that, but you know, the rounded corners, like mostly straight fields with rounded little corners, it's actually not a bad way to go. Yeah, these beans will do really good here. Excuse me, I'm a little stuffy today. They'll do really good. You know, it's all plowed, limed, fully fertilized after this round here. And we should get a nice yield off of them. Soybeans, it takes a lot to fill up a harvester, you know, so you need a lot of soybeans. But it seems like they're a decent price right now. So we're just going to make a bunch of these for a while. Our first round on a lot of our fields here, at least on this side, will, like this side of the road here, will probably all be soybeans. Might as well. That way we actually have, you know, a nice solid amount. And then, see if I can spray fertilizer on this bit yet. Like, this is where I came in with the Great Plains, and yeah, I can't even fertilize. Oh, I can fertilize that now. Let's see if we can sneak in here like this. That should work out just fine. But yeah, I came in with the Great Plains planter because my big seeder would not get in here. That's one pass around right there already. And I could get one of the workers going, but a lot of the workers are already home for the day. So the rest of this day here, a lot of it's just going to be have to be us First thing in the morning, we'll get the crew going again, and get them knocking out some more potatoes. Really got to get that potato field going. It's been a lot of work over there, and I really haven't been fully pushing that field as much as I probably should be. I've been getting a lot of these fields done. I just want to get some soybeans going here and start getting some profit on that end as well. Hey, what's up, Ben? How's it going, dude? Welcome back. And, every time we go around this field with this sprayer, I think this thing's, what is it, 100 feet wide or something? Each time we go around the field, it's pretty massive. From the distance here between that swath, or that pass over there, and this pass, those doubled up, if it's 100 feet wide, from the edge of the field to the right edge of our boom there is actually 1 acre across. So if that's a square, every square of that distance right there is 1 acre. So one of these days I'll actually have to maybe measure while I do it and figure out how many acres these fields actually are. He said pay overtime and maybe workers will work late. They worked a lot today. Now when this crop starts coming in and stuff like that, then we'll have to start getting into overtime. When you don't have a lot going on, when you're paying overtime, that means you got to pay your workers a lot more per hour. So then, if you have a budget on your labor and stuff like that, you really have to watch your OT because your labor will get out of hand. A lot of times on a lot of projects and a lot of jobs and stuff like that, the labor side of things will be the most expensive. So until we have more for them to really get into and more stuff like that, then there'll be more workers. But until then, they'll just do their daily shift, and when it starts getting later, like around 5 or so, 6 o'clock, depending on what we're doing, they'll be off. A lot of them, they'll work from 6 to 6, 12-hour day. At the end of the week, they're still getting into some overtime. But, as a worker, overtime's nice because you're finally getting paid what you actually deserve, a lot of the time if you're a good worker. Hey, I'm going to do something really quick. I forgot to switch my controller. The controller I'm using right now is not a good one. So if you guys will be so patient, I'm going to quickly switch out my PlayStation controller here, and we'll get right back to it. I'll be right with you guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, what's up, Farmer Johnson? Welcome back. Sorry, all that stuff in the screen. It's like, why does it keep doing that, though? Oh, here we are. It's just telling me, my microphone is connected and all that stuff. Sorry about that. I forgot to switch out my... I have a nicer controller. It's just a regular PlayStation controller, but it's a newer one. It's all gold. Sometimes with my older one, I'll get popping and crackling in my headset and mic and stuff like that, and I cannot stand it, and I can hear it in the recording, on the video, and all that stuff. But yeah, what's up, Farmer Johnson? Welcome back. I totally have been using that manure spreader, lime spreader that you were talking about. Things working wonders. And then you commented later on about it too, again. And you said what it was, and I totally had it already by then. Matthew Kirby, you said I should go. Where are you going? Billy Hurls, I was joking, but cool, you can pay more. That's funny. No, I know you were joking. I'm totally joking too. You know, it's just role play. Fun times, you know. Pretty much, long story short, I felt like fertilizing this field by myself instead of hiring out a worker to do it. Man, this field is green, huh? This thing is looking good. Yeah, it does work great. It's a, um, yeah, it's like the best lime spreader I've used so far. Capacity's nice on it. I would say it's a little bit high in the slot count, but that regular lime spreader is not low in the slot count either. So it's a nice replacement, nice upgrade from that. And what was that one? The Bergman? I forget exactly what that one's called. Here, I'll come up here to the end and I'll show everybody real quick the one that we're talking about. A lot of people don't know. It is a mod. You'll have to download it. Let's turn this off for a sec. We'll go into the store here in Tools. That's going to be under Manure Spreaders. And you have all your regular in-game manure spreaders. That's all just manure. You get over here to the Bergman TSW 6240W. It's $92,500. It doesn't show how many slots on here just because I own it already. Yeah, you said the modder did a great job on it for sure. Like I was showing it in the last video. I was getting up and looking at all the detail on it, and the detail on this is absolutely awesome. You know, it only cost me 2 slots to get a new one. Um, Requirement is 160 horsepower, 12 miles an hour, and it has a 24-meter spread on it. So that's like 75 foot or 70 something feet wide. But yeah, nice little piece of machinery there. But I really like this one a lot too. It's a manure spreader here, 60,000 liter manure spreader. That thing's a badass there. Only 15-meter spread though. But if you, depending on your fields and stuff like that, the 60,000 liters is nice because this one's only 25,000 liter. But it works really, really good as a lime spreader. So thanks to Farmer Johnson, that's what we're using now. I can't believe I never caught on to that before. There's not enough lime mods on there, lime spreader mods. So that one works out very, very nice. You say you watched every one of my Stone Valley live streams? That's what's up. You gotta go back and watch all the other ones too, man. Drop a thumbs up on those for me if you if you don't mind. Give me some views, you know. Everybody go on there, drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell if you want to be involved and get notifications and all that. But yeah, there's a bunch of different stuff on there. Should go back and watch all that Sussex Farms. That's fun too. Yeah, because you're a bad person, Matthew Kirby. What do you do now? Did you get in trouble? Somehow I doubt that. I doubt Matthew Kirby gets in trouble that much. Hey, what's up, Pistol Pete? Sorry, I didn't even see you were on there, man. My bad. Sorry, I was missing some of those comments there. Oh, you started Sandy Bay, Farmer Johnson? That's what's up. Alright, just got a little bit more to do on this field here, and we should have it all done. Sup, he said. Hey, what's up, Evan? How's it going, man? Yeah, Matt, what are you talking about? You say you want to kill? What is that? What's all? You better put on some Call of Duty or something and kill something. My dog has been going crazy today. He's been doing some stupid stuff, barking and whining about stuff. Just a second. Sorry about that. You gotta yell at the dog. See, there he goes. Sorry if that mic's in the wrong spot there. He makes me frustrated sometimes. See, there he goes again. He's about to get his butt kicked. Yeah, neighbor's dog is yapping in the background. Sheesh. Oh, Big Brute? Yeah, Evan, this is the Big Brute here. Big Bud, Big Brute. I really like it. It does 15 miles an hour and it has a good spread on it here. And the price was right, and the slot count was also right. It was the lower slot counts of all the spreaders. There's a little bit fancier stuff on here, but this is a good old American sprayer right here, huh? Straight from Montana. Got this one from the Welker Farm boys. If you guys never checked out any of the Welker Farm stuff, make sure you go on YouTube and check out Welker Farms. And if you guys haven't watched any Millennial Farmer yet, go and check out Zach Johnson on Millennial Farmer. He does all this stuff for real. He's so fun to watch. He's funny too. I've been watching a bunch of his stuff. He's very smart. I think he's about 40. I think he's like 40 years old or so. He's been farming his whole entire life. His family's been on the same property area, I think, for 100 years or something. I forget. I don't know exactly, but they've been there for a long time. Way before he was born, his grandpa farmed there, and you know they've been there for a long time. And that's all in Minnesota. So check all them out as well. Super fun to watch. See if we can finish this up with whatever's left. Oh, sorry, I'm not keeping up with your guys' comments as much tonight. Just trying to get this going here. Oh, you love those channels? Yeah, for sure. Me too. Where's that one little spot I missed over here? Where was that? Is that it right there? Let's see, before we pack this thing away here. Boom. Oh yeah, I couldn't fully fertilize that bit yet. But yeah, looks like it's good. So we got one little tiny bit, but I think that will be plenty good for what we have going on right now. I do have to run this back over to the farm, get it filled back up again. And we have to put some more fertilizer down on this field. Oh, just down that way and down that little strip on the side over there. And then we have to get fertilizer put down on this field as well. But I will be having the guys in the morning. They'll start doing some of that work. I'll get this over here and get this washed real quick. You know, we might do a load of milk and stuff like that before the night's over. Yeah, this thing's a really nice sprayer. I like it. The old Welker Farms. I was gonna use the big buds as well out in the fields, pulling like the big seed drill and the air cart thing and all that. But you know, this one's mostly case. I do have like the New Holland harvesters and stuff like that, so we have a little bit of variety of stuff. But most of the stuff on this one is case, so we're using the big quad tracks for that. Also, the slot count and stuff for those were nice, and we could park them in our shed really easy and all that stuff, so I went with that. And mostly just because we have all the case tractors, and they all look good together, all that red. So we'll just leave that big bud there, big brute. And what we have to do real quick, actually, what we should do, is jump in this truck. Now let's see, I think we have to make our rounds on the animals and get water put in. Yeah, water. I guess the water's not too bad. I'll just drop the water here. You know, I think I actually might use my other trucks to haul. Nah, I'll use this. That's what this is for. Doesn't have enough time on it yet. So I think first we're just gonna see. We'll come over here. We'll grab this, the white tanker here. The white one's gonna be milk, and that gray one is gonna be for slurry. I was gonna go brown for slurry, but I didn't really like the brown that much. I used it before, and it's all right, but I did go with the gray rims on that. It looks really good with the gray rims, with like pretty much the same color gray tank. And I went with this one. The white rims with the white tank, and that's the milk tank there. And it looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and take this on down over here to the cows and get this thing all filled up with some milk. See what kind of money we can get from that. You said Case and New Holland are basically the same, so it's okay to use New Holland, LOL. I mean, I don't care, I'll use whatever, you know, but yeah, for sure, that's what's up. I just love those New Holland harvesters. Oh, and I think I might be able to harvest faster. I downloaded a mod where it's the mod where you control the header of your harvester. You can raise and lower it. I think if I lower it correctly and not all the way down, I think I can harvest really fast. So that's something I also want to try. It could be wrong, but it could be right. Matthew, why are you talking like that? You seem like such a good kid, and all of a sudden you're talking kind of crazy. Crazy talk, man. But, you know, I'm here to chat. We're all here to show you some love, you know, whatever, so don't be talking too crazy, man. We're all here, you know. He says, so I have a 1958 Ford 8N, and I'm fixing it up. It needs a fuel line and the old one dry rotted. Yeah, I'm sure it is. You gotta replace all your hoses and stuff. It has smart to color the trailers according to their job. Yeah, it helps me figure out what it is. And like Evan said, yeah, let's stay positive for sure. Oh, I just saw the other one. You said that the Case and New Holland are both built in the same building. That's cool. Alright, so we got milk there. And then the other milk... Oh, yeah, I see it's back there in the back. I wonder if we could pick that up from the outside. Oh, whoa, I should have known I was going to snag up on that fence. Hey, you said you're trying to? It doesn't seem like it, Matthew. You know, even... It just, you know, if something bad happened, it just takes time to get over whatever, you know. There's nothing worth losing everything over, you know. So let's see, I might have to back into that kind of weird. Because a lot of bad stuff's happened to people in their lifetimes, you know, and the strong ones keep going. Probably have to back all the way into this little area here to get this milk. It's not the right angle. Let's see if I can get up in there. It's a learning process here on this map. I think I figured out how to get back there better. Looks like we'll have to back in still, but it shouldn't be a big deal. Man, this is how we have to get this one out every time we're there. It'd be funny if there's like just a way easier way to get back in here, but I think we're just gonna back this straight in here. Since we're in here now, at least. Stay off the wall. And we should be able to back right in here to this. And, oh, you know, I could just pull in straight in there, and that's the clearance I need. I didn't notice all the extra room inside the shed. All this area in here, we could have just pulled right in and then, you know, backed in right here. I didn't see how much room this actually had as I crashed into the wall. There's actually quite a bit of room in here, which is pretty cool. Don't run over the cows. Keep it straight, it'll be easier. No way. I was like taking a hard job and making it, or an easy job and making it hard, you know? I'll get it figured out. Maybe. Let's see where our best price is for this milk. Not too bad down there at West Sell Point. I think that's where we're heading with that milk. Should get us a pretty good amount. Where's that West Sell Point at? West, probably be on the west side, right? Not on the north. There's that. South. Yeah, here it is. Oh yeah, west would be on this side. W. Yeah, so it's all the way up here. We'll have to come across the bridge, and it's back here in this one, which is no problem. All right, well that was easy, huh? Can we just go out right there? Oh, we'll just go out the same way. Watch out, cow. Get out of the way, cow. Oh, did I make that turn? Maybe, maybe not. Oh yeah, perfect. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and head on down here and do some driving for just a little bit. I think after this load here, we're gonna speed up. We're gonna get out of this rain. I cannot believe the rain is still going. I really can't. It says sunny up there. I see the sun starting to peek through. Like maybe you'll stop here really, really soon. But man, it's still going. My wipers aren't even on. You know, maybe it's about to stop here in a minute. It's actually the nicest it's looked in a while, so that'll be good. I'll get to show you guys like how the sunset and stuff looks on this map. It looks really awesome. That cows will back up from large trucks. Yeah. Oh yeah, in real life. I think that's what you meant to say. IRK. IRL. I'm sure a cow will back up, but they see a truck, they're not just gonna sit there. Yeah, Lancey boy did a great job. Thanks, cause I forgot who. Whoa, whoa, this load is heavy. I forgot what the map maker of this one was, but yeah, his name's Lancey boy. He did a great job, yeah, for sure. All especially with the lighting and stuff like that. There's some new ground textures and whatnot, but the lighting on this one and the way all the clouds and stuff look, and how you can see stuff in the distance and all that, I think that's awesome. And all the different farms, all the different farm buildings, like that shed right there. There's so many different little farm buildings that we own that one there, but they're all over the place. Whoa, death wobbles. Whoa. That's the only thing with this man truck. It doesn't have the weight in the nose of it to haul this kind of stuff around. Unless you're going straight or slowing way down. You're not doing 45 miles an hour and trying to jerk the wheel. That's why it kind of tips back and forth like that, because it doesn't quite have that weight in the front. It's all over the place. We own all these fields up here too. This field 11. And then we own this field back here. And then we also own this field back over here as well. We actually own all of this land back here. All those soybeans right there, we own all of those as well. Yeah, this place is awesome looking. See how much money we get. This will put us up over $500,000 again. The milk is the hardest to haul because it sloshes around and moves the truck. Yes, in real life, milk is a pain to haul. That's what's up. That's funny. I think liquid period is hardest to haul, and if you have like a half a load, right, it sloshes more versus like a full load. Doesn't a full load like more confined inside the tank, and it doesn't slosh as much, right? So yeah, that was a nice chunk of change there. Woohoo! Good job, cows. Boom, 103 grand. That's awesome. The cows already making us money there. I just go out this way. Hey, we got 7 people on here now. What's up, everybody? A lot of viewers are new, not subscribed. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And hit that bell if you haven't already. Also, tell all your friends and family and all that, and we'll get this channel built up in no time, All thanks to you guys. We're just going to go ahead and haul this one back for now. Every once in a while we'll do a load of milk, Got to keep the juices flowing. And I like to have our money up over $500,000. That way any of our private investors, if they ever do want to come check on me, they kind of backed off a little bit. But if they ever do want to come check, they still see that, we're buying stuff, we're making moves, we got fields growing, fields being harvested, potatoes coming in, biogas plant over there sitting there with potatoes going. We got a bunch of stuff going. We got milk going, slurry's going to start going, we have manure going. Man, a bunch of stuff is going. So, all that's moving, and our money is it's going down, but back up. Very soon here, they'll be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. They'll start being able to see the reason why they brought me out. I was the one that was hesitant to come out here. They said they had a lot of faith in me, so I told them to don't lose the trust. So for now, we'll just park this one back right here, and then I'll pick up the gray one. What would be nice as well, because we're gonna do like slurry and stuff like that, and manure and all that fun stuff. A lot of biogas plants, if you're waiting for the crop or silage or whatever or manure to process in the biogas plant, you go up there and put slurry or whatever in it, it just runs right in. It doesn't count on the little meter there. I'll actually leave this here for now. So it's only 5:48 right now. I probably can't sleep yet, but I'll speed the time up a little bit here. Look at the way the clouds look, the way they're rolling by. I could probably put more potatoes in, but yeah, look at the sunset. Isn't the sunset so bright? But yeah, I was out here, like, it's pretty clear sky right now, actually. But I was out here and I was watching, like, the clouds roll over. And, like, it's 60 times faster right now, so they're going over a little bit faster than normal, obviously. But man, when they were thick and they were coming in, it looked so cool because the way the sunset was bouncing off of it and stuff. But, like, the lighting in this one is always really good looking. Half a load of milk is dangerous. Those tanks don't have baffles in them. Fuel tankers have several baffles in them. They don't slosh as much. Ah, makes sense. You know of NLA gaming channel? No, I don't. NLA gaming's channel. No, I'll have to check it out though. That does look good. Yeah, oh yeah, all the clouds and stuff like that. Sunset. Look how bright it is. That's what I was talking about. Like, it just got less bright. It's about to start going down right now, actually. We'll wait for it to go on a little bit more and we'll check it out more. But it's like one of the nicer sunsets. I don't even care that we're speeding up the time and going through it right now. Look at that. And there it goes. Thanks to Lancey boy. Yeah, he did a great job on that. And then if you come over here, something else that's also cool. Here, I'll just stop the time for a sec. Oops, not that. Back to real time. Yeah, all my lights come on automatically out here and stuff like that. But look, there's also the moon out here on this side. And I don't remember that the first night that I was over here. Maybe I just didn't look over here and see the moon, but you could watch it start to come up. And like right now it's 8, the sun is down. Over there is like dark. But over here the moon is just glowing bright. And it doesn't really get that dark. You have like the light on the ground from the moon. There's some where you have to like turn on the light to even see what you're doing. But the moon is like glowing out here so bright where you could actually look right out the ground pretty well. Can you use keys 7 and 8 to speed and slow time? Oh yeah, if it was on PC, I sure probably could. But this is all console. This is all on a PlayStation 4. This is not on a computer at all. So I use the main menu. I hit the start button or the options button here on the controller, and I go in and I speed the time up. Our beans are growing nicely. Huh? Look at those beans. These will be growing in no time. He's okay. That's all good. Alright, so we're going to go back over here to the farm. Right here's probably fine. And we'll see about speeding up time. It would just be nice to be early in the morning again. We did get a lot of work done today. Let's see what time it is. We want about 6-ish in the morning, maybe 7 in the morning. Probably sounds pretty good. Maybe 6. So you know it's 24 hours in a day, so we need about 10 hours of sleep. We'll go over here on this little sleep trigger. Let's have to back up off of it again. And 10 hours is what we want. We got nice little biogas plant income there, almost $300,000. Not too bad. Now it's 6:19 in the morning. The sun will start coming up pretty soon, but man, just look at this. Look at the clouds, stuff like that. Look at those, yeah, morning clouds. Look at those rolling in. Isn't that nice looking? Oh, there's the sun coming up right there. It just looks big, you know. A lot of the other maps don't quite have that feel to it, I guess. I don't know. Hey, you like the sunrise over the sunset in real life? I like both. I love the fresh air of the country. Yeah, me too. But yeah, look at that. Isn't that nice? Look at the silos and stuff, and the sunrise coming up, birds chirping and stuff. Cool looking sky, I tell you what. You don't see a lot of maps that look like quite like that, so I really do like that a lot. Alright, so it's still a little bit dark. I'm going to speed up the time. We'll just go on a 5 here. And I think what I want to do... Let's see how those beans are looking, actually. Did those grow a lot? Oh, yeah, look how tall the beans are. That quick. We'll have some beans in no time. I feel like that of Lone Oak. Yeah, Lone Oak is awesome, too. Alright, so what I want to do is dump the rest of these potatoes for one. Oh, is that really all we could grab yet? Oh, that couldn't be right. Is that full? No way. Oh, we're at 0. It just doesn't like where it's sitting, I don't think. Back up over it more here. We really got to get those potato harvesters done. But we got to go over here and get these workers going and get them all going. Farmer Johnson said Lancey Boy, Oxygen David, and a couple other map makers working on the lighting. The dirt texture is Oxygen David, and the corn texture was made by NEFG Modding. That's awesome. Yeah, Oxygen David works with everybody on everything, I feel like. Ah, man, there's the sun. Look at that sunrise. Right at 6:30. You guys kind of saw the sun coming up a little bit. I think that was still the moon sitting over there. So, man, look at how orange it looks. That's how it looks on when it's going to be a hot summer day. Sun comes up, just red color, you know. Looks awesome. It's 4X on PC. That's crazy. Yeah, this one's just the Stone Valley 2X on console. But still, awesome map. I'm pretty sure aren't all the maps on console all 2X? We'll go over here and get these fired up. All the workers are here now, so we're just going to get them all going and see if we can't get through some of these potatoes today. this thing warmed up for him. You said yes? Yeah, that was for the... Was that yes for the 2x on all the maps for console? Go ahead and hire a worker here. Get these guys going. We should be able to get through this field today, I hope. I lost track on how many potatoes were over here, too. I think we're probably into like 800,000 liters or something like that. Do I have a cotton field planted? No, I don't. Cotton is one of those things that I will be doing on this map eventually. We'll just be making our rounds. I didn't even look at price on cotton either. That would also determine that as well. But this one is not seasons. So since it is not a seasons map, I will totally be doing cotton on here. Because on seasons it's hard to do cotton because, you know, it depends on the geo you're on. Usually you need like hot and humid, I think, for cotton. And we'll get this worker going here too. Alright. There goes their 12-hour shift starting. They started a little bit later. We'll probably run 6:45 to 6:45 today. I'm just going to park this truck right here. Stone Valley Geo, doesn't that allow you to plant cotton? I do not know. What I use for a geo is the basic seasons geo. It's not like anything special at all. Near me, in real life, they bale cotton into these very large bales. Yeah, that's tight. Yeah, cotton bales on this game are also huge. Oh yeah, I want to leave this truck here. Man, look at that sunrise. So there's your sunrise. You like sunrise better than sunset? There's your sunrise. It is bright. You're using Stone Valley Geo. That's what's up. Let me know how it is. I could always switch stuff up later on. I thought this one would just be a fun one. Just because it doesn't have seasons on it, we get right to it. We don't have to wait for the whole year, you know, to pass by. Alright, so what do we have going on? See, here's that lime spreader the Farmer Johnson was talking about there, TSW 6240W. Like, look at the detail on this mod. Which is why it's a little bit higher slot count, but, you know, look at all this stuff. Very good detail. And it worked out well. Alright, so we got our harvesters. We got some beans that had to get put down. We do have to get some more fertilizer put down. So that's what we're going to work on, is getting the fertilizer finished up over there, and we'll set a worker to that as well. Those guys are full already, almost. I love the way that sounds. You said I understand if you're live streaming videos, it's hard to use seasons. No, it's not. It's not hard to use seasons on a live stream. I have other live stream stuff. You know, it's a little slow in the beginning getting it going, but everything turned off right at 7 o'clock. It's all on a timer. It's just fun to not have to worry about seasons sometimes on certain maps, but I prefer using seasons because on seasons the animals are more fun. Oops, not that one. I'm not even in the right spot. The animals are way more fun. You know, you gotta watch them grow and watch their age and their weight, and they breed differently, and you have different animal options, and all the stuff for seasons is way better. You get the water pump, and you can check your crop moisture and all that different stuff. I really actually enjoy that a lot better. Don't want to run over the dog. The dog was floating in the air back there, guys. Sorry, I was talking to my wife for a sec. Alright, we're going to come down here. I think there was only just a little bit left on this end to get fertilized here. Get out of here, birds. Oh, where was that? Oh, yeah, this whole strip here, huh? Is that where it was? Nope. It's way down here. That strip is way down here. So all this area is all fertilized in here. Man, you know what I'm actually... They said it was very difficult for me to play FS19 at first because it didn't have seasons. Yeah, I could dig that. I played all the other farm sim games, and there wasn't seasons on there as well, so jumping into this one for me was not hard at all. You know what I think? Also, I think I might... Oops, I did not mean to do that. I meant to do that and lower that down. I think I might be doing this all wrong, guys. Which I'm glad I thought about this now, I guess, instead of way later. I don't think I should be putting this fertilization state down. Oh, no, no, that's not true. I need to get at least... No, because... Huh, it's weird. I did fertilizer in the other field. And then... I planted, and I had to do fertilizer again. Well, in that cedar is supposed to be fertilizer. So I think I was just wasting fertilizer that whole time. So what we're going to do actually here is a test on that. So this whole area back here is all fully fertilized. Except for this back here, it just has lime all down it here. I think I'm just going to run that cedar over that and see if that works for getting seed put down. But I think we're going to go ahead and drop seed down on this whole field here. We'll at least do the headlands and we'll set a worker to it. Oh, PC did, but console didn't. Yeah, that's what's up. FS15 didn't have mods or anything? Sure didn't. 17 didn't have mods for a long time either. I played 17 until the wheels fell off, and then it came out with mods. I stopped playing 17 because I played it so much. So much. And so I stopped playing it, and then all of a sudden, because I was like, oh, how are we getting all the mods and all this and that? I always see people with mods. That was all on PC. It was never for us, console players. And then all of a sudden, all the mods started coming out for 17. So I started playing 17 again. I just started getting all the mods. It pretty much made the whole game almost a new game to me. Like it revitalized the game for me. It rejuvenated it for me. Made it all new. Do you have to do something between fertilization states, either lime or cultivate? You do. Normally you do. So on seasons, what I'll do is I will fertilize the ground first. Say it just got harvested, and there's just the ground there for harvested. After you like harvested, say wheat or something, right? Before you do anything to it, I usually will go through and I'll fertilize first. that will do our first fertilization state. And in seasons as well, you need 3 fertilization stages to do it. So on the first fertilization state, you drop it down, then you come back if you don't have to. And also, this is if you don't have to plow. So, say for example, you don't have to plow. Um, you put your first fertilization state down, and you come back with the cultivator, and you cultivate that in. And then after you cultivate it, you come back and you put fertilization down again. And then after that, you come back over and you seed again. And then after that, you come back over and you fertilize for the third time. But if your field needs to be plowed, what you'll have to do is you first plow, and then you lime, and then you fertilize, and then you cultivate, and then you fertilize again, and then you seed after that. So yeah, plow, lime, fertilize, cultivate, fertilize, seed, fertilize. But on this one here, all we have to do is the first fertilization stage and then the second one, because it's not seasons. And you see this air cart here has seed and fertilizer in it. See if we clear that there. Nice. So we're just going to come over here. We'll get this thing all unfolded. You say you can't fertilize then plant with cedar planter that fertilizes? Yeah, like this one. So what I'll be doing from now on is fertilizing after I put the seed down. Because a lot of times I'll use the planter, which is the Great Plains planter, and that's how I normally do it. It does not have a fertilization tank in it, fertilizer tank. So we'll get this all lowered down here, get it turned on, and then we'll also hit fast farm here. And we're getting some more beans put down. So hopefully we have like a nice like crop rotation here, and we'll be able to have seed going down, having crops getting pretty much, we'll have the crops getting harvested, we'll have crops getting plowed or cultivated and fertilized and limed and all that stuff, and then we'll have the ones that are growing, and we'll have all the different stages of all the different fields. That way we could not have so much downtime in between everything, and just keep it rolling better. All right, Evan. Yeah, he says getting late for you. Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for being here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for me, guys. If you guys are watching, if you're new, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and hit the bell for notifications. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers on here. We just got to keep on getting the subscribers, share with your friends, and tell everybody. And, we're all here to have a nice, positive time and just hang out and play some farm sim and, a few other games. I've been playing Call of Duty and stuff like that. I might even do some more of that tonight. Yeah, for sure. You said congratulations on the baby. Hey, thanks, Farmer Johnson. I really appreciate that. And yeah, you said it's 12:42 for you. Man, it's all good. Finish up later on. Thanks for being here and all your great information that you're sharing with us and all that stuff. I really appreciate that. That kind of stuff is what it's all about. So, thank you. And I will see you guys tomorrow, I'm not getting off the stream, but they're leaving the stream. Oh, I hit that power pole. Dang it. That's a nice snag there. Let's see if I can get these tracks the right direction. Get us steered off of that. It's like a dolly on the front of this thing type of deal. And you gotta steer those front tires on that. Let's see, get this out here a little bit more. Yeah, I want to go this way more with it for now. Really, I just want to get the tractor over this way more. I should be able to pull it pretty far over here. Just like that. Not that happens, though. Did we get it? Did we get it? Yep, we sure did. Yeah, that's a good reason why you should do the headlands and come back and, let your workers take over after that. But yeah, so right now what we're doing is actually wasting fertilizer. Gotta love that. But that's my mistake. I know now. I usually use a Great Plains planter, and I usually have to do all the fertilization separately. So right now my fertilization stages are actually overlapping and not going into another fertilization stage. So yeah, I have to still fertilize this field one more time here. Because if I didn't, it sure wouldn't be wasting it at all. And yeah, I'll be missing like the corners and stuff like that. I don't mind those little rounded corners. I'm not missing very much field there. And what I mean by that is like you'll see on this turn here when I come up. When I make this turn here, I'll leave that inside corner with that little area I'm missing there, which is not a big deal at all. And this thing pulls along so nice. Every once in a while I get snagged up, but you know me, I get snagged up on everything once in a while. And we're almost 8 o'clock. I'll hit cruise control here for a sec. Going back to real time. That way we can put a lot of work in today, get some of these fields going, and either later on today or tomorrow we'll be getting into that field there. We do have a field up in the top, up at 12 up there is also soybeans. So that one will probably be getting harvested before that soybean field there. And I want to test out that header mod where you're able to adjust your header height or whatever. I forget what that one's exactly called. We're supposed to be able to harvest faster right there. Oh, almost crashed into that one as well. I sure did miss a little corner back there. I think what I might do, let's see, I think I'm going to have to come out here, hopefully not go over our neighbor's ground here. Let's see, make that turn. Don't want to hit the pole. Oh, just a little bit. Let's see if we can pull it around here. There we go. I don't really want to go over our neighbor's ground. Oh, getting this thing all snagged up, huh? Of course, I'm going to hit the tree, and that's not going to work out too good there for us. But I have an idea. If you start getting all snagged up with this thing, just fold it up and straighten her out and get her going again. It is a very long piece of machinery here. For some people that aren't used to this game and doing all this type of stuff and having to adjust and fix yourself. Oh, here's a cotton field for you, right? Isn't that one cotton? Not that big of a field, though. If I'm doing cotton, I'm going to do a giant field of cotton. But yeah, it's just like with the giant machinery, you just got to be patient. And, if you if you get like messed up or whatever, just restart, pretend it never happened. I'll have to come back through with a Great Plains planter probably and hit that little corner though. So if I miss little bits like that for the rest of the round, or the rest of the pass here or whatever, the rest of this field, I am not too worried about it. I can just grab that Great Plains and clean up the little bits, but on these little corners like this, I should be able to get this corner all the way, I think. We just gotta have to stay off of our field that we planted there already and get that going. Hey, what's up, Wolf? How's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. How you doing, bro? You said going good, taking a smoke before I get back to streaming. Are you streaming right now? Oh, hey, he said congrats. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, she's perfect. She's such a good girl. Everything went really well. Mama's doing good. Baby's doing good. But yeah, if you're streaming right now, it's all good. Pop in when you can, or hit the thumbs up and all that stuff for me, and I'll do the same for you. I'll go over and check out. Yeah, I'll check out your video as well. I'm not sure how long I'll be on this one. Probably for a little while still. What's up, Pooter? How's it going, dude? I gotta move this other one out of the way here. Yeah, if I miss some little bits with this thing, I'm not too worried about it. We're putting a lot of seed down in a hurry, and it's kind of what I want right now. Just trying to get her done. Hey, what's up, Pistol Pete? Welcome back, dude. Glad you guys are all here tonight. And we do have to jump over here in just a second and get our workers going. But now we're looking pretty good here. So what we're going to do is go ahead and turn this off. Flip it around here. And then we're going to set a worker up to it. We'll just drive over here. We own all this land here, so we'll just drive across here. Flip it around so it's all straightened out. And right about there looks pretty good, huh? A little bit of overlaps, that way it gets all the spots of the field that I missed. Alright, and off he goes. But what I do want to do is turn off this one, this one. Yeah, that way he uses what we already bought in there. He's not taking from our money. We'll jump back into the truck. I said, hey peeps, what's up? Yeah, we'll get this truck going here. Gotta keep these potato harvesters going. They want to stop every 2 seconds. But we'll be through this field pretty soon, and we're not going to be doing any potatoes for a while. I do want to do sugar beets, though. nothing wrong with sugar beet harvesting. Yeah, we'll be well over 1 million liters pulled off of this field when we're all done. You know, while that worker's going over there, I might want to just do a couple loads of these for a bit. I just, I don't want to keep on paying the leasing costs for these harvesters and be over here and kind of the workers sitting around. They're getting paid, and half the time they're just waiting for me to unload them. I wish there was a worker out here that actually knew how to drive a truck. They all know how to drive harvesters, but they can't drive a truck. They can drive tractors, but not a truck. It's kind of weird. But it is what it is, so we're just going to keep on moving forward. Literally and physically. We'll do a couple loads of these at least. We'll probably put most of them in the silo for now, and then we'll just truck some loads over there. Throughout the day. It's only 8:09 in the morning, so we have quite some time to get potatoes brought to the biogas plant and processed over there. You're watching me and Irish Wolf. That's what's up. Cool. Make sure you drop a thumbs up on both of our videos if you'd be so kind. Is he over there on his Lone Oak map? Saving his grandpa's farm. Just gotta keep these guys rolling for a bit. Not so bad. They get through quite a bit of potatoes if they're not stopping every little bit to get unloaded. And we'll have a full load here really soon. Let's see, where's that harvester? Is he down here? Oh no, he's all the way up on top. These guys get so far away, like I can't see him way over there. That's what they really have to work on. Like I can see the silos way back over there, but I can't see the harvesters right here in front of me, That's something the game has to work on a little bit. Yeah, we sure did harvest a lot of potatoes out of this area though, huh? But we are getting $900 for 1,000 liters of potatoes at the biogas plant, so you can't go wrong with it. Takes a lot of work, a little slow going, but you see we got $300,000 or whatever off of that, $289,000 off of last night, which really isn't too much, not too much at all. Come on, we're almost full. I do actually have an idea. I wouldn't mind getting a conveyor belt over there at the biogas plant and just bringing loads of potatoes over there and just dumping them into a pile and letting the conveyor take care of it. I might do something like that. And if that's the case, I'm just going to haul this truck over, haul it right over to the biogas plant right now, And I think I'll get a conveyor brought over. See if I have that mod one where it can scoop up stuff off the ground. If not, we'll set something up nice for it. Slow down. It's coming in way too hot. Sorry, I gotta drive on the neighbor's yard here. Yard, on their field. Because I haven't seen them out here in a long time. Not since we've been out here anyways. So I think if I do this correctly, what I'm gonna kind of want to do is just dump these in a pile like right here. Or I could have the wheel loader over here doing scoops here and there of potatoes. This is how you could do it if you don't have your multi-fruit silo. And see the way it's dumping too with those little gates? I used to not like that, but the doors don't have to swing out and open. It could just dump. And it doesn't dump a lot slower or anything. It dumps about the same. Alright, so we're going to do that. I'll bring this over to the field first. We'll unload those guys again, keep them going. Get a conveyor belt brought over. Or at least buy it. Empty them out again. Hook up to the tractor. Bring it over. Empty them out again. Hook up the conveyor. Get it going. Empty them out again. Fill up the truck. Get it brought back over. Empty them out again. They just fill up so fast. Like those guys are both almost full over there, I think. And I think this guy's almost full here. Yeah, this is so many potatoes. Get your potato fix here, that's for sure. After doing a field like this of potatoes, you won't want to do potatoes for a while. Sugar beets, not so bad. This guy emptied out. I wish they just sat still instead of taking off like that right there. That's cool. Irish made you a moderator and you didn't even know it. That's cool. Not a moderator. A modder is somebody who makes mods. That's funny, yeah. Coming in hot. Just gotta keep these guys rolling. Not good at spelling, for one thing, yeah. But you can sound it out. Moderator. It's not modder. I'm not that good at spelling either, so I get it. Like, I'm okay, you know, now I'm almost 35 years old, but I still question myself all the time. I just gotta sound it out. Yeah, these two harvesters will be finishing up on this little chunk here, hopefully someday. And then we'll move all three harvesters over to that chunk with that other harvester and get all that buttoned up over there. I might actually move this guy over to that one right now. I don't want these two harvesters to start getting all tangled up with each other. We'll repair this guy too. Look at that. You know, he's running slow. Get this repaired again. Like, it's taking a lot, taking a decent amount of money to lease the equipment to get all this done, and it's taken some days to get it done, that's for sure. I haven't put 100% into it, but still, it's been taking a while. Alright, so we'll get this over here to the toolbox, fix a couple things on it, and get everything greased up, and boom, just like that. Wish everything was that easy. Alright, and off that guy goes now. I think I might want to see about fixing this other one up over here, or at least see how his condition is. Wasn't close enough, guys. Give me those potatoes. I'm not sure what his condition is. He's not moving too slow. I'm not worried about him right now. We'll just go ahead and let him finish off this last pass here. We'll get this load filled up here, and then we will get that conveyor belt that I was just talking about. If I don't have that mod downloaded, I think I do, that conveyor that can pick up everything off the ground. If I don't have that one, we'll do the regular double conveyor, small one for the pickup, and the other one for the conveyor up to the hopper type of thing, you know? If we get it set up right, we could probably make $500,000 off the biogas plant today, just off potatoes. We'll be taking some slurry over there as well pretty soon. Cedar guy's doing good up there. I'll have to go check on him in just a little bit. I'm getting a bunch of soybeans put down. Just a little bit more and this will be full. This guy will probably have enough to fill his trailer up. And we're full. We'll go ahead and drop these off down here at the biogas plant, and then we'll head back over and we'll look at getting a conveyor belt sent over here. I have to talk to the dealership. Oh man, I'm coming in way too hot again. I don't know why I pick up so much speed right there when it's so close, you know. I'm not going very far. Biogas plant is so close to us. Sorry, I gotta drive through the neighbor's field again there. Hopefully he doesn't see our tire marks. And we'll just swing out here. And we'll get this load dumped. See how good the mirrors look in this one? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Dang it. I had that going right, and then I messed it all up. Am I still going the wrong way again? I think we're right on the pile. Yeah, maybe I'll actually get this a little bit closer. I forget, you know, maybe I'll wait. Let's get the conveyor up here, and then I'll figure out exactly where I want the pile to be. I don't want to keep on dumping the pile in the wrong spot. We'll go in here. We'll go over here in the tools menu. It's going to be under belt systems, and then we have all of these right here. And I think this one, oh yeah, there it is right there. This belt will take materials from the ground. It's a mod. It's cheating, pretty much. All these are all your other basic conveyor belt systems, and for like your potatoes and stuff like that. It's actually pretty cool. But this one here is a mod, and you know what? I think we'll just keep that red. We'll make it the case IH red though on both. Or what does it turn black? Just that front catch there was black. You know, I like the way that looks. But what? Let me double check to see what it. Oh, I see. That's cool. It's like the little wheels and the little parts and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll just go with the red like that. Capacity 6,000. Oh man, we want the big one. That's cool. Cool option. Extra 4,000 to double the capacity of the thing. Not bad. We're gonna go ahead and buy that for $42,000, and then we'll just go. Hey, all right, Pistol Pete. He said he's gonna go to sleep. He'll see me tomorrow. No problem, dude. I know it's late there. It's like midnight or 1 in the morning for you guys. I get it. I get it. I don't want to do that. Real time. No, we'll keep it at that. We're gonna go into here to the store though. Go up here to the shop, which is right here, and then we'll magically teleport this guy back to the farm here. Oh, here it is. Check it out. Good looking piece. Nice and bright. Brand new. Looks good. You can actually just use this man truck and run this over. Yeah, midnight. Oops. Yeah, midnight for you. For sure. Well, yeah, I get it, man. Thanks for being here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Come on, man truck. That's why I like the man. Oops, if I can get it. The man truck's nice because it has a trailer hitch on it. Oh. But I can't pick it up with that. That's funny. Alright, well, I'm going to come over here and I'll grab one of these tractors to grab that. I'm pretty sure these will work. Those work just fine. It's just so funny that the man truck wouldn't grab it. I thought for sure it would take that. The man truck's nice. It has a hitch on the back, and you pretty much can tow whatever you want with that truck. So this will actually be the first time I've used this particular conveyor. I always use like the standard in-game ones. It's the mod, so we'll see how it works. If it works right, what we should be able to do is pile the potatoes up, and they should be able just to pour in there, you know, and they'll just take it as needed and keep the thing full, and we should be able to run some pretty good amount of product through there. So I think we'll just go ahead and drop that off right there. This thing all set up here. I'm going to open up the help window, but it's probably just unfold, get that lifted up. We'll turn it on. Actually, we'll fold that back up, that way we can drive where we want it to be. We'll see, how does it pick up crop off the ground. I know we probably have to turn it on, of course, but oh yeah, it just sucks it right up off the ground, no problem. And then let's see, we'll want it to go out as far as it will go. Yeah, it's not like it's high up, so you can really just go like that. Yeah, just like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. So it's going to be able to take that whole pile just like that. So that pile ended up being in a good spot. We're just going to have to keep on coming in here and loading more and more potatoes. Get a big old pile of potatoes going here, but pretty soon they'll be full and it'll stop taking as many, which is probably going to come up pretty soon. It's about halfway there. It's 100,000 liter capacity, which is not too shabby at all. Oops. I hit cruise control. I forget it's at 6 miles an hour. Just want to get that done. Yeah, over here also, I want to do one load of this as well. We got a bunch of potatoes over here on the silo. I'll do one more load of potatoes here really fast, and just to get the pile pretty high. That way I don't have to worry about it going down for a little while. while I'm filling this up with our potatoes. 189,000 liters over here. I want to see how this cedar guy is doing. I know you guys are all full waiting for me there. I really want to see how... Oh, dang it. This guy is doing. Looks like he's almost all done there. Let me get out of your way, dude. Cool, so he's all done there. Did he finish up that whole bit? Ah, I knew he missed some. I had a feeling. And then we got this headlands over here. Not headlands, but like his area where he didn't finish off. Yeah, you guys, we're getting a bunch of beans put down. A lot of acres here. And we're doing that whole field over there as well. Now we're going to go ahead and run this all the way back down to the other end of this field here. Thing is awesome. And that worker did a lot. And we still have a lot of fertilizer and beans left. Looks like he did a good job, except for down here. We'll just finish off this last little area that he missed. Yeah, that thing's awesome. I know I say that a lot, but it is. It's awesome. It's just such a big piece of machinery. Alright, so we'll get these lowered down. Get this thing turned on. Oh, it was on already. Turn it back on. I didn't even notice it was lowered down. I thought it was picked up the whole time. I'll have one more little piece to get there. Turn that off, that way we're not wasting fertilizer on this bit as much as we can. We already kind of wasted a whole bunch of fertilizer on this field as it is, which again is totally my mistake. The workers had no idea. I told them to go ahead and drop fertilizer down. They didn't know that. They weren't thinking about this thing also puts fertilizer down. It wouldn't be able to do the same fertilization state twice in a row. This one little sliver there. We'll go back right over here. Turn it off again. That way we're not wasting anything. This end's all done over here. We just got this little bit here, and then I think we're almost there. No, we have to still do like one more pass over here on this side as well, I think. But this is a massive field that will be all planted. We will have to come back again on some of this stuff, and actually all this stuff, and put fertilizer down one more time. But it's not a big deal. I know now that after we lime. See, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, actually. I think the way we're going to be doing it is after we harvest, I will fertilize and then cultivate, and then I'll run this after that. That'll be perfect right there. That's probably what most of the stuff we do will be. Yeah, this thing's a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll have a lot of acres of beans to harvest, and that's going to be coming up really soon in the near future. Very soon. Let's go ahead and make this big turn here. You know, probably on the next episode we'll be getting into some soybean harvesting. We are over $500,000, so our private investors will be happy. You know, we did make some more purchases. We bought some more stuff, bought a conveyor, a couple tankers, and still our money is increasing. And we still haven't harvested any of our own crops yet that we have planted. As soon as we start getting into our own soybeans and whatever else I decide to plant, then we'll start making some real money here. But I think that's going to end it for this episode here on Stone Valley. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and hit that bell for notifications if you haven't already. And please share with your friends, tell all your family. You know, it's just a nice, positive, fun channel that we play Farm Sim and Call of Duty and other stuff on. So yeah, stay tuned, and we have much, much more to come. Thanks again for all you guys being here on the stream, and thank you for all you guys that are watching my videos later on as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Have a good night.